Humanity has been living under a fantastic misunderstanding of what reality is. Consequently, our lives and the reality we experience are based in illusion. Only by awakening to the realization of who we truly are can we understand what reality is. And with this understanding, we can begin to take control of our lives. The real you is the higher self, your total soul consciousness, the complete you, the inner being, the self who is occupying the human body. The ancient teachings described this occupant as the God within. You've heard God called all that is, haven't you? Think about that for a moment. All that is, well, all that is. It's everything. So with this premise, everything that is defined as reality must be God. Language fails to describe God, so let me use the words universal field. This may help us get a picture of how reality is formed and just how moldable it is. Reality is created using the ingredients of all that is in the universal field of all possibility. Reality is very simple to define. Just look around you. There's your body, there's a house, a tree, look, a car, and there's the sky. Looking through the body's eyes, we see all of these things, and so it is, right? Well, we're certainly encouraged to believe what we see is real, but reality isn't real at all. It just appears to be real. We look around and see a building, or a cat, or a person, and it all appears to be outside of us. It's out there somewhere. But the building, the cat, the person, or whatever is not outside of us at all. Reality happens inside of us. It just appears to be outside of us because our bodies are processing vibrational energies. And anything we see, hear, touch, smell, or taste is perceived inside our minds. There is no out there. There's really nothing outside of us. This is because reality takes place inside our heads. The body's brain decodes vibrational frequencies into people, places, and things that appear solid. When we understand this, it's easy to see if reality is decoded differently. By using drugs, alcohol, or pharmaceuticals, for example, or by experiencing hypnosis or anything mind-altering. Reality can be perceived in very unusual ways. For example, a magician's sleight of hand tricks can easily make us see something differently. Or a stage hypnotist can make us believe we're eating an apple when we're really eating an onion. You see, reality happens, or becomes real, in the all-that-is energy field of all possibility. There is no physical world unless it is observed or decoded into existence. Reality is an illusion. But why does it seem so real? Because believing is seeing. Wait a minute, that's backwards. Seeing is believing. Well, that's what we're told. If you can't see it and touch it, then it doesn't exist. However, the reason reality is an illusion, yet seems so real, is because we believe it to be real and solid. And our beliefs create our reality. Let me explain. What we see, taste, touch, smell, and hear are vibrational frequencies we decode inwardly. Our belief systems further filter these interference patterns, and the result is the physical reality we experience. In other words, we are filtering the universal field of all possibility through our beliefs and limited perceptions. Because of this, we perceive a scaled-down version of all that is. Consequently, Our world is a reflection of what we believe and how we feel about these beliefs. We're really only getting part of the bigger picture. Humanity is very happy believing reality is something happening outside of themselves, for this is all they know. They accept the notion that the world and everything in it is separate from them. Why wouldn't it be? The five senses don't lie. I can see that tree. I can hear the sound the leaves make when the wind blows. I can touch the bark. I can smell the blossoms. I can also taste the fruit I just plucked from it. Seeing is believing. Yet there's nothing outside of us but vibrating patterns of energy. All that is a type of container that holds this energy we decode as people, events, ideas, thoughts, time, space, animals, places, beliefs, emotion, relationships, situations, everything. Anything and everything is contained in this realm of all possibility. There is nothing outside of it. All is a projection of the universal mind. Imagine for a moment you're having a dream. You are the point of focus that allows you to interact with everything in the dream. However, the real you in this example is the dreamer having the dream. What we consider reality is just another type of dream. We are like the main character in a movie who gets so involved in the plot we forget we're the actor playing a part. We are decoding what we believe and expect reality to be. Remember, reality is an illusion. Yes, a damn good one, but an illusion nevertheless. And we create what we expect and believe is real from the universal field of all possibility. Typically, we do this unconsciously, but we can also create reality consciously. I'll tell you how in a minute. So there's nothing outside of all that is. And since you and I are part of this oneness, there is nothing outside of our consciousness, not even the dreamer having the dream. We are not a body experiencing a physical world out there somewhere. The physical world and everything in it is happening within our consciousness, and that includes the awareness of our body and all the other bodies we perceive. Everything in our reality is a creation of our thoughts. If our thoughts and beliefs are focused on disagreement, negativity, and conflict, the people in our reality will cause disagreements, negativity, and conflict. On the other hand, positive thoughts of love, joy, and happiness will manifest loving relationships. And so everything and everyone is a projection of thought. Our spouse, our children, all the people in our reality, even that person we call me. Yeah, but everything and everyone seems so real, you say. Of course it does. We believe people and things are real, and our thoughts are validated by what we perceive. Our beliefs about reality will create those very beliefs manifested in the physical universe. This is why it is important to be aware of the beliefs we hold. For our programming creates our reality. The universe unfolds to our beliefs and expectations. Knowing this, you can now consciously create reality. You've heard it said that thoughts are things. To take this a step further, not only are thoughts things, thoughts create things. Thoughts can manifest anything we want. Why? Because thoughts are based on beliefs, and believing is seeing. Reality is merely a reflection of our beliefs, or what we expect reality to be. I know you're thinking, if this is true, why is the world so screwed up? Why is there starvation? Why isn't everybody rich? Why isn't there peace? Because thought can manifest everything we don't want as well. Thought, which is based on beliefs, will manifest anything and everything you do want. Thought, which is based on beliefs, will manifest anything and everything you don't want as well. So you've got a choice. Are your thoughts focused on what you want or what you don't want? Most people are focused on what they don't want, and that reality is what is reflected back at them. As I've said, the universe, or the reality we see around us, is a summation of thought. And what we think is based upon the beliefs we hold. I like to use the term programming to describe our belief systems. Again, this is mostly unconscious, and we need to become conscious of what we believe and what we think about. All possibility is so huge that our separate self-ego mind only accepts what it believes to be true or possible and filters out all the rest. What is not filtered becomes our objective reality, and all other possibility does not even exist in our universe. This is why we attract what we believe. We attract what we filtered out of the universal field of all possibility. The filters we use are our beliefs. And what is a belief? A belief is a thought we think again and again and again. It's our focus. It's a statement about what we think is real and true. A belief is a thought that will manifest in the physical. And remember, we can believe anything we want because we can choose what we want to believe. So reality is an illusion made possible by the thoughts we hold. We create all of it. That's why it's important to take responsibility for those thoughts. It's important to take responsibilities for the beliefs we hold. Creating reality involves taking responsibility of our thoughts and beliefs. Reality is what you choose to make it. Focus on what you want and stop thinking about what you don't want. The easiest way to do this is to pay attention to your feelings. Thinking about what you want feels good, doesn't it? Just as thinking about what you don't want feels bad. When you notice you're feeling bad, you're thinking about what you don't want. Change the focus and give attention to what you desire instead. It's your choice. Will you create reality unconsciously or consciously?